Okay, so I just came across this game here and I want to ask the question, what does Fallout 76, the game, have to do with COVID and the pandemic? So I'd never heard of this game before. It says it's 2018 action roleplay developed by Bethesda Game Studios online. Now you think of Bethesda, Maryland. And then we're coming up on the 1776, the 250th year birthday of the United States, or anniversary, whatever you want to call it. And so what it says is that, okay, where did it say? It's set in the year 2102. Players control a resident of Vault 76 who must venture out into the dilapidated world set in Appalachia in order to recolonize the region and uncover a mysterious plague that has killed off the inhabitants. And so I was just thinking, well, what would that plague be? Would that be like COVID? There's even more irony in this game because it says Fallout 76 was reportedly subject to a troubled development, which included a restrictive crunch schedule and a high turnover of staff, attributed to both lack of leadership and clarity about the game's design, while numerous glitches were ignored by quality assurance. Doesn't that kind of remind you a little bit about what's taking place right now with the leadership in the United States? I mean, you know, there's actually some interesting names here too. Jeff Gardner, Andrew Collins, Brian Baird. Almost reminds me a little bit of Bard. Bill Lacoste, Carl McKevitt, Mark Tucker, Emil Pilar-Rillo. Okay, I'm glad I scrolled down and saw this part. It says Fallout 1976 is an action role-play game that can be played either in first person or third person. That's interesting. You know, first person is the stuff that where you have action role-play games in real life. And I know a lot of people don't know they exist, but they do. They exist in training for people. And then there's people who play the games in real life. I've never seen one where they play them at, but you know, it's just kind of like people who get together in places. It probably has a lot of covert game playing because of the fact that society might not be very acceptable to first person game style cosplay. Well, Los Angeles does it well because Los Angeles is more liberal.